Now on Coast TV News.
Police station upgrade. Georgetown leaders argue officers need a new facility to help them keep the town safe.
Recruiting future officers, Ocean City Police are going online to attract more applicants. Tell us what you think in our Coast TV poll. Brightening our nights. Lewis is working to reduce light pollution to give everyone a better view of the stars.
And a new McDonald's coming to Milton. Some excited, some are mad, some are just worried about traffic.
And the summer heat is sizzling again as we ease our way back into the 80s, and warmer weather than that we experienced today is actually on the way.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
One police department is making changes to its recruitment process. Good evening, I'm Mallory Metzner.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with a new way that people can apply to be an Ocean City police officer.
The agency's seasonal summer program is coming to a permanent end, and now the Ocean City Police Department is finding new ways to bring future officers to the coastal town. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay shows us how you can apply with the click of a button.
The seasonal officer program coming to an end in Ocean City. The Ocean City Police Department is finding new ways to bring in future officers. That includes allowing job candidates to apply online. Vacationer Angie Musser says this change will be a big help.
You can definitely reach a farther group of people online. I mean, global, right? So you could definitely reach a lot more people.
Previously, the Ocean City Police Department would set up scheduled testing days a couple times a year for applicants to come in person. Now those tests can be done online with a click of a button. It's something Deputy Communications Manager Ashley Miller believes will increase the amount of applicants.
Transitioning into this new online testing will allow us to do testing throughout the year, capture more applicants, and then it not just be, can somebody get to Ocean City?
Along with the online process, the department will be rebranding their public safety aid program to now be called Public Safety Officers. Unlike the seasonal officer program, public safety officers are not sworn in and can only hand out citations and assist Ocean City officers when needed. Though Miller says this will be another way people can become future officers.
We know their work ethic, they're familiar with our laws and everything, so it is really easy to transition a seasonal into a full-time position because they've already been here, they're familiar.
The Ocean City Police Department hopes the online process will bring more applicants their way. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how do you feel about the end of that seasonal officer program in OC?
Let's take a look at the results on your screen. It looks like the majority of people who voted so far say they're disappointed. That's at 64% of the vote right now.
But you can still vote, and I'm curious to see if these numbers shifted all throughout the evening. Go to coasttvnews.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.
The town of Georgetown is looking to update its current police station and public works building. The town is looking to borrow up to $18 million in bonds to pay for the project. Town officials say the current police station and public works building is run down and not up to date. At a meeting in early August, Mayor Bill West and the town council decided to move forward with a proposal to hold a public hearing. West said it is not official that the project will cost exactly $18 million, but that's the maximum amount the town looks to borrow. The mayor says the project is necessary in order to keep the town safe.
This is a great opportunity for the town of Georgetown. We want retention. We want to keep the officers we got. And we're not going to keep them when we got them in a place that is run down. So we've got to do something to make them happy. And we got to do something to try to recruit new people to come to Georgetown.
Mayor West says other towns like Milford and Millsboro have had great success with updating their police stations. The public hearing is scheduled for tonight at 6:30. The mayor says there will be posters showing what the town wants the new building to look like.
The sun is still shining out right now, but Lewis is focusing on their Dark Skies initiative. Today, the Lewis Environmental Subcommittee discussed the Dark Skies initiative yet again. The goal is to minimize light pollution. Now, one benefit of that, it would make it easier to see those brilliant, bright stars above. Sally Boswell with Preserve Our Park told Coast TV the initiative can also benefit the health and the safety of wildlife.
So the songbirds, they come south from New Jersey, they cross Delaware Bay, and they cross our park and Lewis. Thousands upon thousands of them. And they are guided by light. So when there's too much artificial light, they crash into windows, and those kind of problems happen.
The committee is still in the middle of the planning phase. They have to finalize a draft that everybody's comfortable with before sending it off to the Planning Commission. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside right now into the Dover area, and we need to check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paul, seems like those temperatures are heading back towards warm.
Oh, warm, hot, and a little bit on the cautious side. Why? Because we're going to just kind of feeling out of the blue kind of a change. On Wednesday, we actually have a yellow alert day because of the heat on Wednesday. Just let you know that up front is my spoiler alert for the forecast. In Dover, we're at 82 degrees. We really haven't seen that lately. Last week was really cooler than usual, and we'll drop to 77 with partly cloudy skies by 8 o'clock. Now, today's high, we had a high of 87 in Georgetown, 83 for the high in Ocean City, and 86 for the high in Salisbury. Now, compare that to the norm. Well, so we're close to the norm, if not a touch above it. Nowhere near this record now, but a touch above it. And our lows are now coming into the 60s instead of the 50s. This is a setup for a ramping up of the temperatures as we go into the mid portions of the work week. And we're going to need to talk about it because we could have the heat index, Charlie, climb to 100 or more.
For me, Paul, we'll keep an eye on it. A federal court in Delaware has made a key decision affecting voting rights for incarcerated people ahead of the upcoming election. The U.S. District Court in Delaware has denied a request from the American Civil Liberties Union to allow in-person voting for eligible incarcerated voters. The state maintains that these voters can still be using absentee ballots, and the Delaware Department of Justice has pledged not to prosecute them for doing so. Advocates continue to push for expanded ballot access. The ACLU says only a few incarcerated voters have successfully voted in recent elections.
One person is hurt after a rollover crash on Sussex Highway Sunday evening. Multiple agencies responded, including Blades and Seaford Volunteer Fire Companies and Delaware State Police. You can see pictures of those emergency crews in action on your screen right now. Authorities say crews worked together to remove the trapped victim before they were airlifted to the hospital. Big news for Milton. The groundbreaking for the new McDonald's took place earlier this morning at its new home off of Broghill Road. After years of planning and working to get the arches up in Milton, the new McDonald's location will not look like the typical fast food building per Milton's previous amendments to the plans. Mike Mioli, who owns locations across Delaware and Maryland, and while he sees this addition to the town as a win.
Fun place to gather. It's a fun place to meet family or friends, share a fun event, after a game. And let's face it, everybody loves something from McDonald's, whether they admit it or not. They love something, and we're really excited to be here.
Traffic, the noise. What are they going to do if you have an accident? How's our first responders going to get through to serve our public? If somebody's laying in the street, you can't get through as it is.
The new location is expected to be open towards the end of November or early December.
With conventions behind them, Vice President Harris and former President Donald Trump hit the campaign trail this week to court voters in key states. And with just a debate weeks away, former President Trump giving signs he may not attend, while the Harris camp is asking for changes. NBC's Drew Petrimo has details from Washington.
Speaking to the National Guard Association in Detroit, former President Trump promising support for members of the military.
You are always there for me, I will tell you, and I'm always going to be there for you.
The speech in Michigan is part of a multi-day swing across key states this week, featuring Trump and his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, who over the weekend said Trump would veto a federal abortion ban if reelected.
California wants to have a different abortion policy from Ohio, then Ohio has to respect California and California has to respect Ohio.
Hoping to ride a wave of momentum off the Democratic National Convention, Vice President Kamala Harris and her VP pick, Governor Tim Walz, also hitting the campaign trail, the pair kicking off a bus tour across the swing state of Georgia on Wednesday.
I feel really, really comfortable. You're going to see a lot of grassroots energy, probably more than we've seen since the Obama 2008 campaign.
The first Harris-Trump debate is set for September 10th in Philadelphia, but the campaigns are still haggling over details. The Harris campaign says it wants to remove the mute button in place during the Trump-Biden debate in June, which would allow the candidates to interrupt each other.
We look forward to the debate on September 10th with live mics between the two candidates. That's what the American people deserve to see.
Trump is complaining about ABC News, which is set to host the debate, claiming the network treats Republicans unfairly.
But when I looked at the hostility of that, I said, why am I doing it? Let's do it with another network.
Like so many aspects of the presidential race, details of the September 10th debate and whether there will be any more after remain unknown. Drew Petrimo, NBC News, Washington.
Art alert. When we come back, we're going to have details on an upcoming art event that is set to brighten up Worcester County.
And as you take a look at our expectations for tomorrow, you'll notice that the humidity, well, that hasn't been a problem as of yet, but now it's coming back into style, and we have another day of even warmer weather than this headed in our direction.
But first, when you can finally get your toes back in the sand at the Point at Cape Henlopen State Park.
Extend summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event with a new Camry, RAV4 Hybrid, Highlander, BZ4X Tundra, Corolla Hybrid, Tacoma.
Right now, lease a stylish and capable Corolla Cross for just $299 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Since 1964, Tidewater Utilities has been providing high-quality water service that's essential to public health and quality of life. The Tidewater team are local, trusted experts who are continuously investing in infrastructure and monitoring water quality to ensure it meets the highest standards. We're in your community, making sure water is there when you need it. I'm Bruce Patrick, President of Tidewater Utilities. Thank you for helping make Tidewater Southern Delaware's premier water company for over 60 years. We look forward to continuing to serve you.
The beauty is hard to miss at Ocean City's premier golf course, Eagles Landing. Overlook the Sinnapunxent Bay's salt marshes and enjoy the unspoiled beauty of Assateague Island National Seashore. Eagles Landing offers 5 sets of tees, making the course playable for beginners and challenging for most skilled golfers. And the Caddyshack Cafe and Pro Shop ensure golfers have everything they need. Find our best rates at eagleslandinggolf.com. Eagles Landing, upholding the tradition of the game.
Toyota's National Sales Event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Right now, buy an adventure-ready RAV4 with low 3.99 APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
The city of Rehoboth Beach is trying something new. Earlier today, the city installed all-natural cocoa mats at 2 of Rehoboth Avenue beach access points. They say they believe these mats will be less slippery when they get wet. The city has posted a survey on Reach Out Rehoboth to know what you think about the new mats.
Are you ready for the Cape Henlopening? The point at Cape Henlopen. I had a hard time saying that. The Point at Cape Henlopen Park is getting ready to welcome beachgoers back once again. Starting on Sunday, September 1st, the Oceanside Beach will reopen for some sun, some surf. But if you're planning to visit the Bayside, you got to hold off just a little bit longer. It stays closed until October 1st to give migrating shorebirds a peaceful pit stop on their journey south. The race is on for regional artists to capture the beauty of Worcester County. Registration now open for the Paint Worcester County Plein Air event happening September 15th through the 20th. Artists can paint anywhere in the county for a competition, and there are cash prizes. There will be also a free exhibit and sale on Friday, September 20th August 31st is the deadline to register.
Here's a look at your Bay forecast. In Cambridge, 87, then we bump it up to 95 with some blazing sunshine. As we go down towards Crisfield, we'll go up to 88 on Wednesday. So Wednesday's the day that we really need to talk about. So don't go anywhere. Your full forecast is coming up.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is in the park every Saturday from 8 to noon and at Crooked Hammock Brewery every Wednesday from 8 to 11:30 a.m.
Hi, I'm Chase Brockstead. Our law firm has been helping folks in Delaware for over a decade. Patients suffer when nursing facilities put corporate profits ahead of patient safety. Unfortunately, there are many examples of this, and it's shameful. Our firm will fight these corporations because we believe in truth, transparency, and accountability. If you or someone you know has been abused or neglected in a nursing home, choose the right team.
Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. WriteLawyersRightNow.com.
Celebrate Labor Day with huge savings at Preston Ford. Get $12,000 in savings off MSRP on select 2023 Ford F-150s. Save $9,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Ford Bronco Badlands. These are just some of the deals. Explore a huge inventory online at PrestonFord.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles on the lot, we're sure to have the perfect vehicle for you. Labor Day weekend is the best time to upgrade your ride at Preston Ford. Cars cost less in Preston.
In Delaware, a family earning $67,000 a year pays the same tax rate as one making $67 million. I'm Matt Meyer, and you don't have to be a former math teacher to know that's an outrage. As governor, I'll make the super wealthy pay more in taxes so working people can pay less. By making state taxes more fair, we'll help more families get ahead. It's not just smart math, it's the right thing to do.
Democrat Matt Meyer for governor.
Muscle pain slowing you down? Invest in your health and wellness with Hot Spring Spots at Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis. Made with top-of-the-line technologies for a remarkable hydrotherapy experience. Clean and easy. 5 times the filtration and self-monitoring that tells you what it needs to maintain natural-feeling water. With personalized control and multi-level seating to target muscle groups and provide comfort. At Delaware Hot Tub Company, we believe your hot tub should take care of you, not the other way around. Visit Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis.
We have some serious heat coming our way on Wednesday. How serious? We have a yellow alert day that's connected to that heat. That's just how serious it's going to be. We're at 86 right now in Lewis, courtesy of our Irish Eyes camera, with the winds out of the southwest at 7 miles per hour. We'll drop to 78 degrees by 8 o'clock with partly cloudy skies. We had a high today of 87 degrees in Georgetown, 86 in Salisbury. Now, think about this. We haven't really been above the norm for this time of the year, really all of last week, and that was only 2 degrees above our norm. But Wednesday is going to be well above the norm, and then the heat index is going to be something we have to really keep a watchful eye for. Here's where we stand right now currently. We're looking relatively docile. We've had some concerns with some storms just on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay area, but it really hasn't curved around our neck of the woods, and there's a concern for some flooding all the way up there in Newcastle, but not us. I mean, we're at a marginal threat of any kind of severe weather for here, but here's our big deal. Our big deal is how warm we're going to be. We're 2 to 3 degrees warmer today than 24 hours ago, but we're going to get dramatically warmer for Wednesday. It's 88 in Redden, 86 in Milton, as well as Lewis right now, and we're at 86 degrees. It's 86 in Milton and Lewis right now, and it's 86 right now in Georgetown. But our fan forecast, this is a new one for you guys. Our fan forecast says this. As we go into the next few days, listen, we're looking at 89 is what it's going to feel like. So you're going to cut the fan on, and then we'll slip into the 70s at 8 o'clock, 71 by 11 going into the 2 o'clock hour. So yeah, the fan forecast. One other quick forecast. We're at a moderate level with our air quality. We've dropped from good down to moderate. We're not at unhealthy just yet. But when heat and humidity kicks in for Wednesday, that could be a problem. You see, over the last few days, we've been escalating up a little bit higher, going up to 86 on Sunday. So as you take a look at it, we're warming up a bit, even though the winds are coming primarily out of the east. Look at this. 89 for the high, for example, in Georgetown. We're looking for 89 for the high in Federalsburg as well as Vienna. And this is just for tomorrow. It's not even the day where the yellow alert is in effect. And we're 88 in Salisbury and Princess Anne. So when the heat goes up, we have to watch out for mosquito activity. So we're going to be at a high level on Tuesday, a very high level on Wednesday, because more heat and humidity helps to allow the mosquitoes to do more damage, more problems. Tuesday, we're going to be in the 80s. Wednesday, we're going to be actually in the mid to upper 80s to 90 degrees, 91, for example, in Milton, and 94 in Milford. Here's a look at your exclusive 7-day forecast. Now, you'll notice we have a yellow alert day for Wednesday because we're looking for a high of 95 degrees. That's not even counting the heat index. And the heat has been a big concern. In fact, believe it or not, the heat has become more dangerous than flooding, because flooding used to be the biggest problem with heat. Take a look at this. For example, we've been tracking since 2004 with our own data here locally. And you can see we go up to, let's say, up to 2021, 2022, and then 2023 blossomed up to about 2,302. Well, now that's a bit on the odd, but as we change over here to this particular story that's now been making news for us, heat-related deaths are spiked up to 117% since 1999. Now, this is in tandem with the fact that according to the World Meteorological Organization, they have already tracked that heat has now become more of a deadly situation and a threat to human life than any other form of severe weather in our neck of the woods. It has escalated 117%. That's just how crazy the heat has become of late. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Paul. In Somerset County, officials are raising alarms as more than 300 drivers illegally passed school buses during the 2023-2024 school year. The Somerset County Sheriff's Office issued 326 citations, with the highest number of violations coming in February. Most incidents happened in the afternoon, putting children at risk. Thanks to a partnership with Bus Patrol, all 40-plus buses in the county now are equipped with advanced camera technology that helps them catch violators. Sheriff Ronald Howard emphasizes, quote, "When the bus lights flashing red, stop. Safety is the priority," unquote. The fine for not stopping is $250, and if witnessed by a law officer, increases to $570, plus 3 points on your license. Coming up, Apple AI, new features that may be coming soon to the iPhone. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
Has your kitchen remodel been on the back burner?
Move it forward now and take advantage of our biggest kitchen sale of the year.
Paul Davis can restyle your kitchen for half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition. And the best part is, it's done in as little as 3 days.
We'll bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow and give you an estimate that day.
Through August 31st, get $1,500 off, plus free hardware. And no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call Paul Davis,
the restoration and remodeling experts.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts. Here to help now.
Dream a little dream of me. Rise, 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 and thrive. No pizza.
Chesapeake Healthcare welcomes new adult medicine doctors to their team. Dr. Mitchell Gittleman and his associates are accepting new patients at their office at Winter Place Parkway in Salisbury. Chesapeake Healthcare also expanded their adult medicine team to accept new patients in Pocomoke and their office in Berlin. Together, Chesapeake Healthcare offers an expansive team of adult medicine doctors and practitioners across the Lower Shore in Salisbury, Princess Anne, Berlin, and Pocomoke. Call the office near you today to schedule your appointment.
When MAGA extremists took away our rights, Kyle Evans-Gay took action.
Kyle fought for her daughters and ours in the state Senate, delivering the strongest abortion protections in Delaware history.
She took on the NRA to ban assault weapons and protect our communities.
Led on securing our vote and our democracy.
I'm Kyle Evans-Gay, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor because a new generation will champion reproductive freedom and fight for our families. Let's do this, Delaware.
Son, your house looks and smells great.
I finally took your advice, Dad. Dry Zone was professional, fast, and reasonably priced.
Just like I said.
Yes, Dad. They fixed up our crawl space, so no more buckling, cracking, or musty odors.
Like I said.
Yes, Dad, like you said.
Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best.
Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
Apple announced the date of its next major event where the iPhone 16 is expected to launch. The tech giant is hosting a special event on September 9th with the tagline, "It's Glow Time." It's not quite clear what Glow Time is referring to, but embedded artificial intelligence is expected to be a key feature of Apple's newest phone. The device is expected to be the first to be designed fully with AI in mind. The September 9th event will take place at 10 a.m. Pacific time at the Steve Jobs Theater in Apple Park, and it will also be streamed online.
Exciting news for Delaware school boards. First State Educate is launching new mini grants, an initiative to support their efforts in enhancing governance and tackling local challenges. These grants will provide school board members with the resources needed to create an innovative solution, engage in professional development, and strengthen leadership skills. FSE is committed to empowering school boards by addressing the unique needs of each district. Application for these mini grants, they're available starting today. We'll be right back.
Attention Delmarva homeowners. HomeSmart started with 50, then 30. Now we've reached the final days, looking for 20 homes to participate in our bath makeover event and receive test market pricing on a beautiful new walk-in shower. We want to showcase our Kohler Luckstone showers in real bathrooms, including Kohler's proprietary crushed stone walls that won't harbor bacteria or soap scum. You'll get promotional pricing just to determine if our exquisite product lines are the right fit for your bathroom project. Final days, 20 homeowners will save. Receive 50% off installation of a new Kohler Luckstone shower. Plus, call during this program for no payments until 2025. Senior and military discounts. Call HomeSmart now with zip code and location to qualify. Call 1-800-616-8289. That's 1-800-616-8289.
What could you do with your new Amish tradesman pole building?
A garage, workshop, pool house, office, in-law suite, or just a big old toy box. The Amish Tradesman provides free custom 3D design to reflect your vision, built with Amish quality. For nearly 20 years, our Amish crew continues to operate in southern Delaware, where we live, work, and worship. Call us today to set up your free design consultation at 302-349-5550 or get inspired online at theamishtradesman.com.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water, or maybe into some hot water if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Quick look at our Tyndall's casual furniture view. We're at 82 degrees. Pretty good looking skyline with winds at about 10 miles per hour. We'll slip to 75 degrees with partly cloudy skies by 8 o'clock. Peruse what's happening with our radar. We're picking up on a cell that's prompted the latest marine warning, which is a severe thunderstorm warning over the water. And so it's tracking to the south, headed towards some of the folks that view us in Cambridge. So that storm is expected to hit you guys by about 6:08. Be mindful of that. Then Thompson, then the Bucktown area. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalas, Brockstead, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. One quick note, you'll notice that we have a yellow alert day for Wednesday. That's not for stormy weather. That's for hot weather.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, for more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.